Hello, this is Wmpyr. I got a comment saying, same for you, Wmpyr. Love your channel. Would be cool if you could hook up with Zen Master for a friendly, realistic, hard sparring match one day. And I think he's talking about Zen Dragon, okay? Because I left a comment on Mr. Zen Dragon's YouTube channel, and yeah, this is the comment that was responded to me. So yeah, Mr. Zen Dragon is a kung fu guy who likes to spar and fight a lot. So he has lots of videos showing that. And I guess the question here is what would happen if Zen Dragon and Wmpyr, myself, if we fought, right? And okay, so I like to consider myself retired right now. So I don't fight and I don't spar full contact. If there was significant money involved, then I'll come out of retirement and I'll fight. But otherwise, do I do it for the fun? No, I'm not into that anymore. For me, at this age, health is way more valuable to me. I value health. I don't value developing my fighting skills anymore. It's just not as important as health, so I don't do it. And sparring too, same thing. To me, it even though they're not the same thing, sparring and fighting is not the same thing, but it's they're still along the same lines, and because some people don't even know the difference, but yeah, same with sparring. I don't spar anymore in my training. It's just not worth it for me. If I spar, will I get better at fighting? For sure, for sure. But is that important to me? No, and definitely not the worth of not worth the risk of injury. So no, I don't do it anymore. Mr. Zen Dragon, he's doing it right now as we speak. He has tons of videos on his YouTube channel. You can check them out. So already, if we fought now, he has the advantage because he's seasoned. He's ready to go now. I'm not. I'm super rusty. So he has the advantage right there. That's number one. Number two is physically, I think he has an advantage because I think he's bigger, stronger, more athletic, if I'm not mistaken. So he's in better shape than me. He's younger than me. He looks stronger, faster, everything. So physicality, he has the advantage as well, So two strikes, you're out, I think, at that point. So I don't have a chance against this guy. Now let's talk about skill set. So he's a kung fu guy that basically cross-trained with MMA, right? For me, I am a Filipino martial arts guy, but I also have some MMA training. Okay, so kind of similar, kind of not, because Kung Fu and Filipino martial arts, it's not the same. The MMA part, we both have that a little. I have a little bit. He probably has much more than me, but we have that. But the way we fight, just from what I can tell, is pretty different. So, his kickboxing skills, where he likes to mix it with his kung fu kicks, where he has spin kicks and all kinds of types of kicking combinations that's not normally used in standard kickboxing. He has moves like that. For me, I'm a lot more the conventional Muay Thai fighter. I'm more textbook, very textbook for the kickboxing. I'm gonna start with the leg kicks, and I'm just gonna keep working that. I have a front push kick, and I'm gonna be a lot more textbook in that sense. And if I'm not mistaken, I've seen him in a couple of his fights where he's thrown a guy, done takedowns. In my case, I'm not ignorant of that, and I do have takedowns and throws in my arsenal, but just from actual experience in fight experience and full contact sparring, every time I've tried to do it, it's pretty much backfired. You know, that's where I get countered, or you know, I get hurt or whatever. So it's been a weakness for me, honestly. It's just an area that I'm not good at. You know, on the ground, we both have grappling skills. I feel comfortable enough on the ground. I'm not saying I'm good because I'm not. I'm not good, but I feel confident and comfortable enough. But that doesn't mean I'm good. I just feel fine on the ground. That's all I'm saying. And you know, the way we are grapple is not the same, because I look at him and you know, it looks to me like he has a decent side top mount game and whatnot. But for me, so he seems well balanced in the BJJ. He has all of that, you know. But for me, um, even though I learned the side and the mount and you know, taking the person's back and stuff like that from actual sparring, um, it usually doesn't happen. I'm usually on my back, so I kind of focus more on fighting from my back. So if he and I were to be on the ground, I'm probably going to be on my back, and he's probably going to be comfortable being on top. So then the question is going to be, can I neutralize his top game, you know, from the bottom? So I think that's going to be the area of interest right there. And once again, in the standing, it's going to be his unconventional. Can I handle those spin kicks and kicking combinations that he does? Will I be able to see it, you know? And versus he, you know, how well can he deal with conventional, more traditional Muay Thai combinations and Muay Thai setups and stuff, which, you know, he's probably seen and experienced a lot of. And then, you know, once we're in the clinch, I mean, he's already stronger than me, and then I'm not good at takedowns. I think he's gonna have the advantage in takedowns right there. So am I gonna be able to defend and neutralize that? That should be interesting. But I will tell you this: I don't think this will ever happen. But if we were to fight, I would ask him, can we do the stand up and the ground separate? I think that way we could showcase more of our skills, you know. And then in the stand up, I will try my best to use as much Filipino martial arts as I can, because that's what I do now, you know. And then on the ground, yeah, you're just gonna probably see me work from the bottom, and that's about it. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.